Hello everybody, Trekkie here with another episode of Trekkie Plays Minecraft, episode 25. And today we are going to be finishing up our town center tree build. And everything else included. Well, mostly finished. I'll still have to collect the other beacons and more golden blocks to finish the other beacons, but basically the design element will be done and I'll just have to plug in a few extra features as we go forward. But it's been a good day today. The new Mystcraft update has come out. 0.10, I believe is what it is. Completely rewritten how you make books and how you write ages. Lots of cool new features, something for us to play with in the future. Also, Ars Magica has updated. You can actually create your own spells now by combining other spells in the game, and I'm sure there's other cool features as well. One thing about the Ars Magica update, some of the spells you create, you can only create the most powerful ones in a multiplayer setting, meaning you have to have other people around you to actually create the best stuff. And that doesn't sit well with me as this is a single player. A lot of people, they don't play modded with other people, or they just don't play Minecraft with other people, or maybe they don't have friends to play with. And all you could really find as far as multiplayer goes is a server with its own set of mods, usually probably Feed the Beast, and Ars Magica isn't part of Feed of the Beast. So it's a lot more difficult for people to find people to play that with. So yeah, a little bit of a negative aspect for me, but what can you do? As far as the central bit here, I've added some reeds, some vines, just to give it a little bit more natural feel. I still love these little glowing lights. Also, in between, I've discovered these coal blocks, which I've turned into coal brick. These are made with coal essences, which you get from the crops, magical crops. I grew some coal, and basically you combine the essences and you can make coal brick for them, so it's really cool. See, I have some coal growing here. I used to have blaze growing here, but the seeds are over there for the build. Also some ender pearls, ender pearl stuff, so that's cool. Been slowly working it up. It's going to take a while to fill all the roads, but as you can see here, it is very nice. I think it'll work very well for the needs of our road system. The more I looked at the red rock brick, it's nice, but it's also very bright and eye-catchy. It kind of takes your view away from any build it would probably be near. It's too distinct, I think. And it doesn't blend well with these gray stone bricks. So I think we're going to go with this. It's distinct enough that you could tell it's a road right away. It's different, a little bit darker gray, so you can easily see it. But it blends in a little bit better. And I just think it's overall really nice. A lot easier to get than this stuff too. You have to go keep mining, and mining is a pain in the ass. So we won't be using that. I think ultimately we'll be using this coal brick. Hey, there's a use for some coal right there. We don't really need it for much, but let's get started working on our build. I've been playing... Oh, did I bring any? I need more stone. I brought everything but more stone over here for stone bricks. Figures, right? Oh well. I have lots of cool ideas of how we're going to tie this all together, so I hope it may not look like much as we go, but it's more like the whole project, the complete thing, that really matters. Stuff doesn't always look the greatest when you're first in the process of creating it, so bear with me as we go. It may not look like much, but I think in the end it's going to look pretty cool. So on the side of these stairs, we're just going to build up our... Thank God for that regeneration. I could fall and just get healed. Oh, that's totally not in the right spot. Takes a lot of stuff to do this too. But that's okay. That is okay. We could deal with that. Get some fly going on. Now, the more I use fly, you know, I kind of have that age-old stigma about flying. It tends to feel a little bit cheaty. What do you all think about that? I mean, do you think fly is cheaty? I mean, it's a spell. It's a spell legitimately obtained. You could see me obtain it in one of the previous videos. I forget exactly which one. So it's a legitimately attained ability. It's not like it's a cheated anything. But, you know, having played survival so long and been against creative as a playstyle, except for testing stuff in a specific world, but yeah, I just can't help but feel a little off using fly. So, you know, it's weird for me. Ugh, work with me here. Oh, no, down. And basically, oh, that's not the right spot either. But it is handy when building. Don't get me wrong, it is very handy. Makes doing this stuff a lot easier. Lets me be a little crazier without having to worry about. And I added a support beam here for this bit. So yeah, it kind of goes up that way, and it may look kind of odd right now, but give it a bit, give it a bit. And of course, we do the same on the other side. I'm going to need more stone bricks. A lot more stone bricks. So fly is definitely one of those odd, excuse me, incoming. Woo! I'm sorry, I hope that wasn't loud for you. Damn. It wasn't going to take no for an answer, that's for sure. I tried to hold it as much as possible, but there was no holding that. Oh, that's terrible. I've also got the system running again. Let's have a peek. At least I thought I did. What the hell is going on here? I could have swore I'd start this over again. You know what? Hell with it right now. I don't care. Hold on. Let me it's gonna bother me until I look at it. Oh. Oh, is this on? No wonder it's not working. How the hell did? Oh, right. I was on my creative. Well, that should have difficulty shouldn't have affected this world. I was in my test world. Does the difficulty go from in game? I don't know. Either way, I was like I could swore I had it running. I guess I forgot to. Ooh, lag. I probably should have just left that off for the. Oh, these bastard wisps. Wow, the lag just considerably went up, didn't it? Jeez, my frame rate went down considerably with all this stuff spawning. I really need to light up the caves. So stuff isn't spawning. It seems to do my frame rate a world of good. What'll I come over here for? Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more laid back an episode, I think, but we're gonna get stuff done. I think that's probably too much. I need to start focusing my episodes more. If they take too long, I can't render properly, and it's just a big to-do for me. Wow, that really screwed my fucking frame rate. Oh well. It's not so bad over here. You know, just in fact, I needed a better computer. That's the long and short of it. Just don't have the money to buy a new one. You know, just don't have money flowing out my ass, so... Sorry, no new computer incoming anytime soon. Hey, unless y'all want to buy it from me, I ain't gonna argue, but... I doubt that's gonna happen. I doubt anybody's even that generous. That's a lot of money. My computer does just fine for now. Look at this cheatiness. Look at this cheatiness. It's like, it's hard to... It feels cheaty. I can't help it. Even though I know it's legit. I got the spell legitimately. I really should just back off it. Yeah, I should just... Oh, that's not where I wanted it at all. I really should just get off it. It's like, you know what? It's not cheaty. The spell is legitimate. Alright, so... Oh, I gotta do the other side. I gotta do the underside here. Basically 3, and then boop. And then just one up every time. Alright, let's get up here. Boop, boop. Hear the skeletons falling, even though they're not needed, but to hell with it. Who cares? They die. See, I just fell myself. It's all good. Everybody's falling. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's having a good time. So that, by itself, is not very special looking. What we need to add to this is another bit of item. I think it's a Railcraft craftable. Not entirely sure. It's a sandy brick wall. Basically, sandy bricks turn into like a wall like the cobblestone walls. And now they have a nice kind of like almost wooden look. They're kind of neutral brown. They kind of fit with the thing. So what we're going to do is make sure we continue to have fly on, because this is going to be necessary. Usually goes one up. We're going to go two up. So two above the brick next to it. And then we're going to keep going up from there. Just like the stone brick. And I'm going to do this up and on both sides. In fact, I'm just going to do up this on both sides, on all four, and then I'll be back. We'll get that all out of the way so we can move on. Alright, we have placed all the beams on and all the stone on all the sides. As you can see, they add kind of like a see-through bit here. You can still see the stone, but these are kind of wooden color, like almost similar to the oak wood, the oak planks. So they blend in very nicely, and I like the beam sort of thing to it. Kind of gives it a lot of flavor. My own particular saying, you know, distinct and flavor. That's Trekkie sayings right there. But I like them. I do. I do like them a lot. So the next part of our thing is to give something. I want to have a roof over the stairs going up to the buildings. So let's get on that. Thank you, Fly. Thank you. Oh, Fly's so nice. I mean, yeah, it may seem a little unlegit, even though Fly, the spell, is a legitimate, you know, find in the world. It's, I don't know why it bothers me so much. I guess I'm just so used to, you know, it being kind of cheaty. Oh, that kind of lined up real nice, didn't it? Oh, freeze bit there. Minecraft not wanting to play nice today. I might need to freshly install all the mods and get a new update of Forge and whatnot. All that fun stuff that we love to do. Okay, so we got that bit. All we need on each side is, you know, fall to our death. There's two of these all the way up. I can't wait to play the new Ars Magica stuff. It's going to be pretty cool to make spells. If only I could find that damn Archmage Tower. I've been looking for that thing everywhere. It is ridiculously hard to find. I've done... before I said I did about a 2K by 2K around spawn in every direction, which is basically 4K in every direction. Well, I've gone and I've searched some more. I've searched and I've searched and I've searched and I've searched till I can't searches no more. And yeah, this bit is gonna get changed just a tad bit, and I'm running out of fly. The augmented fly lasts for like 2 minutes and some, so that would be really nice. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. So it would be really handy in this situation, without a doubt. Really handy. So I wouldn't have to keep renewing it all the time. So 2. Something doesn't seem right about this. We'll worry about it as we come back up. Let's get refresh a fly, because I just fall out. Oh, this would be a pain to do without fly. I can guarantee you that. You know what? I changed the build, so we're going to have to do 3. That's right. That's why it's not meeting up, because I changed it a little bit. It raised it up a little bit, so yeah, it's going to be 3. Ugh, this is so much of a pain to do. I know it kind of seems pointy, but that's kind of how I want it to be. Like to match the corner all the way up. So just 3. Oh, that's a pain, isn't it? Oh well, I don't have to be flying for this. I could now stand on the top. Just run up here and do it. I wonder, one mod I'm really excited for updating is naturally Thaumcraft, being one of my favorite mods. I can't wait to see what other gadgets they add to it, because from as far as I can tell, they've added pretty much all the gadgets that I can think off the top of my head from Thaumcraft 2. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see what he adds. Maybe some flux filters, stuff to actually nuke some of the flux in the air rather than messing with pure nodes. I mean, not that messing with pure nodes is difficult, it just takes a lot of silverwood saplings, and the silverwood trees aren't exactly the most friendly. So we got that. Excuse me. We got that bit. As you can see, it segues right into the top there. Right into the top of that building. Let's get... And it does have holes in it, so... But that's okay. I planned for that. Let's look at some of this. Get some of this. Blam, chicka bow. Blam, chicka bow. I did plan for that. Because I wanted to do this. Get some fly. Okay, real quick. And put this. Oh, and I did this wrong. Duh. It wasn't wrong with the 2 on each side. It's just that I didn't end it off right. So sometimes you gotta correct yourself. Sometimes things just don't go to plan. That's part of building. Alright, so what I didn't do right is, you see how this one's cornered? There's a corner. That's what I was supposed to do. I'm supposed to corner cap these and fall, of course. I mean, that's part of the building process, falling. This part's the easier bit. Just click that bottom right corner. Bam. Now bottom left corner. Fix that right quick and in a hurry. Fall on the ground because, that's just part of the deal. And the reason I want it kind of cornered like that is because I want to put these in the corner. So you put that right bit, bam. Right bit, bam. Oh, that particles are getting in my face. I can't see. All the way to the top. And it gives well, it's kind of hard to see from here, but even as you go down, up, grab all these extra stairs. Who knows what I might never need. Gives a little bit of difference. And if you're like in an elevated position, you'll see like the darker wood planks. Let me see about this. Just curious. Would these be nicer? Would these be nicer with the spruce blocks? Ugh. Have them renew every 32 seconds is annoying, but I guess that's the price for having fly. I'm just going to do these all in one fell swoop, and we'll look at it then. Does that look nicer? That's the thing. I do kind of like it more with the spruce. It's just a little bit differentiation, but it doesn't. With all the oak planks, it kind of looks too similar. Like it's just one color. It's not really no flavor to it. So the spruce, the darker spruce, does add a little bit of flavor. Another, I can't help myself. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep it with the spruce. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this top all the way around, and we'll be back. All right, I finished all 4 sides. As you can see, let's get this fly on. They look nice. They flow right evenly into the top of the bit here, so it, the whole building kind of flows well together. The thing I also like about these sandstone, or whatever the heck these things are called, I forget. They have little visible areas, so you can still see into the walkway while still having like a cover on the side, like a spokes or a poles. And then I didn't want to use fencing. I don't know. I didn't think fencing would have blended too well with the roof. Just be a lot more oak. We only want so much of every block in every build, so I think it looks great. And if you go in here, you can still see out. Still kind of has its own interesting look to it. So we need to light up in here, and that's a simple fact. I got these night tours. Just put it here. Count up 3. Put some more. 1, 3 again. Basically 2 blocks in between. And there you go. And after that, we're gonna kill some of these. That was not the right one at all. Not the right one at all. So the night tour's kind of floating there. After all, the night tours are a magical lighting source of the whole city. Well, that and the Ars Magica little mage lights, but I actually prefer them. So yeah, I like that. I do. I really like that. It's a nice stairwell. Now that that's out of the way, you can actually see the lights from the outside. Well, you could before, but you could see more in there. If there were other players, you could see them walking up in there easier. And I just all around like that. That's a good look. So what we're gonna do? What side am I on? Got discombobulated. Somehow I ended up completely on the other side. I'll get some oak leaves. Alright, I have some more than that. Let's get these all in here for now. And underneath, so it's not just kind of a... That's the sign. So we're going to put a night tour in here, toward the back. And this is basically just to kind of give a more natural feel to the area, as well as kind of hide the underneath of these stairs. It serves a two-pronged function. I'll just do this. Fly is going to make this a slight bit easier. Basically, all I'm doing is this from the sides. Again, nothing terribly fancy. I'm not going to fill the whole place with leaves. That would just be stupid. That would really serve no purpose, because you're really not going to see under there, all that much anyway. So it's not really that big a deal. Because you're really only going to be over to here for the most point. And you see it kind of gives a natural feel underneath here, and I kind of like that. And of course the Nitor will light it up there. You could use a torch, but I'll use Nitor. As you can see, it kind of gives like a leafy overgrowth to the underside of this thing. It's really neat. And it kind of fits in with the natural theme with the lily pads, the vines, and the reeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish putting the Nitor and the leaves under all sides, and I'll be back. Alright, all that is done. And I really like the look it gives. Nice kind of undergrowth of leaves. Adds to the natural feel of it, being a tree and all. I'm going to keep some natural feel to it while still having kind of like a city center bit. So I really like the way these stairs look. We got this under bit. Now we've got to start working on pretty much on finishing the job. And around the inside of these, I kind of want to have some flowers. And I did not put the flowers in my... Where are they? Ah, my blaze seeds. Oh, I love these took a while to cultivate though, so I'm not gonna have enough to fill all around. So I'll get it as I go. But for now, I'm gonna wait for these to. I'm gonna wait for that to get with water so they don't break. And all we need in here now will be some kind of light post and some benches, and this part will be pretty much done. So let's think about the outside. I would like to have some trees on the outside. Not big trees, not canopy trees. Maybe some of these autumn trees. So let's get some bone meal. Okay, that'll do. Get some trees. Let's get some... Try to make one or two of them big if we possibly can. So... see what we could do. Get a big yellow tree. I'm not in the newest snapshot. It's just literally taking forever. Wow. That's a big one, isn't it? Perfect. Oh, is it getting nighttime? Anyways. Perfect. Exactly what we were looking for. A nice big tree. That really is a big tree, though. Not the biggest one I've seen, but definitely sizable. Let's get a red one. Let's mix it up a little bit. Put a red one there. That became a normal size. That's good. Maybe a green one. Hopefully this won't grow into a big one as well. It didn't. Okay. And on this side, another big tree. I know it's getting nighttime. And I just like the way the lighting comes together in this too, if you look at it. Let's have a fly around, shall we? I mean, it looks really nice. I really like it. It's coming together really well. Wow, look at that. It's just so nice. I like it. I mean, when you're building something, you really you have an idea in your head, but you really don't know how that idea is going to come to fruition unless you've pre-built it. And then you know exactly how it's going to come. But I don't like to pre-build. I like to kind of experiment as I go. See, think on my feet. So let's get another one. On this side, that was a big yellow tree. So let's get a big red tree, if at all possible. Let's offset it a bit. Come on, sucker. Get in there. Get a big one. There. Well, sort of big. It doesn't have to be gigantic. It's its own kind of big. It's big in its mind. Yeah. Die of flame. Of course, I'd like to have a slightly darker one over here. That's a small one. I think that'll do. Now, nice green tree to offset all the reds. Alright, let's put this one over here. That's exactly aligned with that one. Let's make it here then. Okay. What was this? Oh, that's... Now we just gotta... What has he got in his hand? He's got like a... What is that? What do you got in your hand there, buddy? I might not have been able to been supposed to attack that guy. I have a feeling he didn't attack me back, so maybe I was supposed to talk to him? I don't know, who cares? Grow some flowers, some grass. I need some more bones, but that's okay. It's gonna be nighttime already? I was gonna say, there's no way, I just made it day. Okay, and then just get rid of some of the leaves, or grass in the middle. There's some benches here near the beacon. Yeah, this is like, you know, people path through here. They walk through here, so that's nice. That adds some liveliness to the outside of this. Wow, I'm lagging horribly. Some horrible frame rate, but... Oh yeah, definitely like that. Like the different colored autumn trees. They add a lot of color and flavor to it. Let's look at it from up here. Well, there's not a really huge tree over here like that, but they don't all have to be the same. You don't want them all to be the exact... You don't want it to be perfectly symmetrical, otherwise it looks too mechanical. Looks too robotic. Definitely like it. Be looking out here. People be congry walking down the streets. Definitely going to get rid of that cobble and turn it to that eventually. And now that this is all wet, let's plant our blaze seeds. Hopefully I have enough for at least this bit. There you go. As you may notice, the blaze seeds, they spit off these fire embers. Kind of like lava. It's a neat little effect, I think, that adds to the whole magic-y feel of the area. Even when they're full grown, they'll keep spitting out these little embers. They don't actually catch anything on fire. Not that there's anything within range, I think, to catch on fire, but, well, except for the wood, but it doesn't catch anything on fire. So it's just a neat little effect. Let's make ourselves some park benches. Some benches. Well, I already got that, so let's just make a couple signs. Simple, old-fashioned, old-school chairs, i.e. stairs and some benches. So let's put one here. How did it line up over there? Okay. Attach some signs to the side of these. Oh. Oh, I think somebody wrote on the side of this one. Somebody's defacing park property. Somebody scribbled on that one. Alright, let's get some benches near these trees. Nobody's scribbling on these ones, I promise. And one over here. So this is what? 4. Okay, I like to make them even. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it was over here. Okay, that's where the benches were. Bum, ba, ba, dum. There we go, some park benches. Do I have any more of that dirt wall? Oh no, I broke the chest over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this all around with the trees and the benches, and I'll be back. Alright, finished all the sides. Let's have a look. Oh, where's my spell book? Let's have a look real quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's going to look nice, especially when I have all the flowers, the beacons, and other minor touches in. But for now, I pretty much consider this project done. And of course, I'm going to decorate the beacon up a little bit. And of course, finish the top here. But I'll do that between episodes for the most part. And finish the roads. I know there's a lot of finishing up, but I can only grow, plants so quick and this and that. So one problem we have, and the last problem I'm going to fix, is lighting. Around here, mobs are going to spawn. Well, these little Twilight Forest bugs are actually very good for that because they light up and they kind of blend in with the environment, being bugs. So you could just go in here and you just slap one or two down. Whoop. Bug seems to have gotten on the back of the chair. I say they do give off nice light, so it's a nice little decorative way to light up areas without having to plaster torches all over it. Because torches are ugly, but these bugs, I love these bugs. They are so awesome. One of my favorite parts about the Twilight Forest is these little bugs. Can light up my areas without even have to... And really, they kind of disguise into the area. Like I said, they're bugs. They go in trees. And it's now raining outside my house. Great. Because it hasn't rained enough this year, I don't feel. It's been real rain. Well, we kind of need the rain. I mean, it's been dry. I just love the way this build is turning out. I mean, come on now. I love it. Just plaster bugs all over everything. A bug a day keeps the monsters away. Well, most of the monsters. Oh, and unfortunately none of my plants over here are growing. These things take quite a while to load. I'm going to put some bugs on the back of these. Some growth over here. What the hell just happened? Oh, did I just pop it off by growing? Huh, did that on both sides. I was like, it got dark again. And I'll do that on all sides after the video's over. But yeah, that's pretty much your central build. I mean, it'll look better when I finish it, don't get me wrong, but this is the basic gist of it. I really love the way this is coming. I hope y'all enjoyed it too. I mean, it's been a long project for sure, but I think it makes a fitting center of town. And of course, it looked better, like I said, with all the roads and everything. And right now, it kind of looks like haphazard, but just to walk through it. I'm going to put some villagers over here, too. Oh, grass in front of the thing. Put some villagers over here, let them run around and give it some life. Add some decor up here. As we're looking around our city, which is not really much of a city yet because we haven't built it. But from here forward, really, we just expand outward from the different directions. There'll be main streets, you know, buildings lining the streets, back alleys, this and that, all kinds of cool stuff. So this really gets us going. This is the center. This is the foundation. We're just building upon it now. And I really love that. Yep. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Of course, leave your feedback. You know, what do you think? Do you have suggestions? Do you have questions? Please leave them. I love reading the comments, of course. And hey, maybe you thought of something I didn't. I mean, that's why it's fun to share these videos, because if others have ideas I don't, they could share them, and I might add them to the video, or I might add them to the town. Who knows? But until next time, this is Trekkie signing off on episode 25. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time. Okay, a little additional note, unrelated to the game in any way. It's not just raining outside my house, it is snowing outside my house. That is amazing. I have not seen snow in years. So, pretty cool. When you live in the South, you don't get so much snow. But, I know that's not related. I know you may not even care, but that's what it is. See you later.